YouTube, what's up, y'all? Hope y'all having a blessed day. It's your boy Hendrick, man. We back with another one. Man, shout out to Paul Pierce, man, aka The Truth. He was a cold ball player, man. And his podcast, yeah, man, he be dropping some cold truths too. So I want to react to it. It's an hour long. I'm not gonna react to the whole thing. I just want to react to this initial skit where they start talking about social media and the impact it's had on dating and relationships. So probably react to like the first 20-25 minutes of it. See how the flow go and give you my thoughts as well. But without further ado, man, let's get to the video.
I want to talk about social media and the impact that it has on relationships in this generation. Do we feel like social media is ruining relationships, or is it improving and enhancing relationships? I personally, actually, go ahead, Paul. I want to hear your opinion.
Yeah, let's hear it, Paul.
Man, let me tell you about social media. Based on what your page is looking like, based on like who you DMing and all of that, what you giving off, because the whole social media game is giving off hookups. Straight up. Because when I look at girls, for the most part on social media, it's a lot of, hey, look at this. Hey, look at my bikini, my butt out. Look, hey, and then you want a dude out here, and then you want a dude out here to talk to you a certain way like a lady, but you giving off, hey, look, yeah, the bikini, hey.
Oh,
he ain't wrong, man. That's exactly what they be doing. I call it the mating call, man. This is what women do. They gotta be half naked. They gotta shake their behind to attract some ninja's attention. They were doing it for likes, views, or however they can. I mean, it's crazy. That's all it's for. It's definitely hookup culture. I call it the land of the. It's the land. America's the land of whoredom, man. Sex sells, and these women are monetized. Like Coach Greg Adams, they monetize. They out here. They out here looking. They out here for the highest bidder.
Yes, no, I'm gonna keep it 100.
because you do too
Yeah,
much.
keep it a buck.
This is what I'm seeing on Instagram.
Yeah, you're right.
This is what we talking about, right?
So I want to say this. So I have
how,
okay.
Like
Well.
how when a dude DM a girl, they all hook up, and then it turn to like, oh, you don't like me. Like you gave off this.
You gave sex.
You gave off this is what 90% of the girls is giving off, and then they like, oh, I want respect. But you giving off your this, shopping. Like this is real.
That's all you see online, man. Women naked, all they doing is showing they behind. Man, you done seen they areolas before you done seen they smile. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. It is what it is, man. It's 2025. It's not stopping. We are not going back to modest. They out here. Hot girl summer every summer. Hot girls, it's hot girl. It's not even hot girl summer anymore. It's hot girl summer, hot girl fall, hot girl winter, spring. It don't matter what time of the year it is. It's Saturday. All right, I got to be on somebody's yacht. I got to be out in these streets. I got to be in this club. I got to be out in these beaches. I got to show a little tail. You know what I mean? That's it. The highest bidder.
I'm so sick of this man. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that for me on social media, first of all, I'm a private person. I'm not showing all of that on the media. But because I do see women do that. Now, let me explain this. I had a homegirl, and she was on the dating apps and this and that. And on dating apps, you can only have a limited amount of pictures. So
I don't know that.
I don't either because I don't do the dating.
You said you know that.
No, because she told me. No,
I
don't do that dating apps. So she was like, she only had a limited amount of pictures on the dating apps, I guess. So she said 2 of her pictures were like, one is in a crop top, and she's a classy girl, but one is in a crop top and one was in a bikini. She started dating this man, and the man was like, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I actually have to cut this off because I noticed that out of 5 pictures, you chose 2 of them to be salacious and sexual, and now for me, I can't.
Do we need to say more? Man, yo, I remember it was on Facebook like a year. I think it was like a year ago. I created a post. I was like, why don't women come on here and show, instead of their bodies and, them in thongs and whatnot, why don't they show themselves, I don't know, doing laundry or cooking? Why don't we show more videos like that? I mean, the way I got crucified, y'all, the way I got crucified by women, I mean, everybody was just coming out the woodwork, chiming in, like, oh, y'all don't glorify that. Oh, y'all only give the women who do this. Y'all don't care if a woman cook and all this stuff. All I did was ask the question, and everybody just came out the woodwork like, oh, like I just said something evil and malicious. It was crazy. And that question still stands. I still don't see people posting dishes. I mean, you see people cooking, and that's dope to see. We just don't see enough of it. I see people turning up, they drinking, they going out on a date, they showing they martini that they got in their hand, they showing what food they got. They don't show the ninja that they with, who's paying for the meal. They showing the ambiance, this, that, and the third. They don't. It's all a show, man. It's all fake. That's what social media's become. It's fake. Social media's become a platform to just highlight facade. It's mere images and mirages to make it look like glitz and glamour. That's all it is. It's become fake it till you make it out here. Fake it until you eventually make it. It's sad, man.
Take you serious. And he stopped messing with her. And she was like, wow, what do you think? And so I was like, out with her? Yeah, but they were talking, chopping, and everything. But he was like, I can't get past the fact that you decided to put half, like you could see your areolas in one. And
that's crazy.
Bikini in another one. I can't look down.
Imagine you on a date app and you see stuff like, I be on just regular social media and I see that. I be like, hey, man, like, it's to the point you become desensitized to the ish. It ain't even. Remember back in the day, a woman used to dress modest, conservative, and you used to see her figure and whatever she had on, and your mind just used to placate and just wonder like, oh my God, oh man, imagine how she looked without no clothes and a nice silhouette. Now, shit, you don't even have to wonder. They just throwing it in your face. Like, you just, here you go, here my area, this is how I look. It's like, damn, you know every tattoo on the girl body before you know her name, man. That's nasty work.
Me personally, I felt like it was a little harsh, but what I will say is this. I do feel like as a man, you guys are sexual creatures, right? So if I'm promoting sex, if I'm half naked, you're already going to put a man's mind in the place of sexuality. I'm already going to start to think like, okay, damn, she showing ass, she showing titties. I know what this is about. Yeah. Like, what's good? You ready to have some sexual...
But then they get mad when you come at them sideways on some sexual ish. That's the part that don't make no sense. Ladies and gentlemen, I really want to know how that makes sense. How that makes sense. You half naked on there, but you mad dudes in your DM trying to crack. How that makes sense? I want to know. It don't make sense. Oh, what? Oh, is that all you see? Yeah, because that's all you showing me. What, how am I supposed to know you intelligent? All I see is you half naked twerking, your booty cheeks going this way, that way, blah, 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 doing all this. I mean, you really think I want to know what your name, what's your zodiac sign, what your dreams and goals and aspirations in life? What is your 5-year plan? No, F that. That's not what you portraying. So don't get mad, ladies. If you want people to perceive you a certain way, you act and carry yourself accordingly, man. Let's continue.
So we could be related. Like, what's going on? And I feel like that's what it gives off. I I think women do it because right now they're selling themselves on the internet and they're selling sex. And I think that we're living in a generation where now you can have this person, this celebrity in your DMs. And I feel like women feel like they can catch more ballers by being naked on the internet, right?
Yeah, they thirst trapping to land the right guys so they can capitalize. They're literally selling themselves. Hey man, it's prostitution. It is. It's that P word, bro. It's that P word. They selling themselves to the highest bidder. That's all it is. Trying to find the right guy to catch the right guy's attention. The praying mantis them, like Coach say. To praying mantis them. That's all that is. That's all it is. So, and this trend is just going this way. It ain't going down. It's going to the stars,
I feel
man.
like you don't have to do that.
Oh yeah, they
someone
do.
Who doesn't do that, you know? But I can understand.
A lot of women not in your position though. There's a lot of women who don't have the opportunities that you do. So they feel like in order for them to see, this is the thing. The thing is, man, most people aren't patient. They want the quick results. So in a woman's mind, the quickest way I can yield results and I can get to that money on that chicken bag. Oh yeah, let me sell some box. Let me do what I gotta do to get to where I need to get to as quickly as possible.
Now,
that's it.
As far as relationships go, when you're in a relationship with a woman, right? Let's say you're in a relationship with a woman and she posts a picture. Whether it's salacious or not, does that make you feel away? And I ask because every relationship I've been in since social media has existed, if I post a selfie because I'm feeling myself music, just having a vibe, my partner has been annoyed by that or they have felt away by that. So I'm super aware of that. And sometimes I get nervous like, oh my gosh, should I have posted that? I was just feeling myself vibing. It's not naked. It's not anything. But I've been in relationships where they're like, I don't like that shit. Don't post nothing. And I stopped posting everything.
Well, this is what I will say. To all you ladies on Instagram who post
the licking of the lip is
the bikini and the ass out and the sexy on the boat and the bikini and on trips with the food and all that. Listen to this, and I'm gonna tell you as a man, like if you expect somebody to be real with you and to take you serious and to want to be a wife or in a relationship, that ain't it. That ain't it. Because we looking at that like, oh, okay, she look good, like, boom. I'm like, hey, what's up, baby? What you like? Boom. Let me take you out. And once it go down, a dude gonna be like, man, okay, I'm good. Because that's what you sold him.
Yeah, man, that's all that is. Ladies and gentlemen, once that man get that, he bust that nut, post nut clarity, man, he be ready to move on the rest of the day. I'm like, all right, cool. You presented me that body, all right. I slid in DMs. We linked up. I smashed. Once he smashed, depending on if it was good, it was like, all right, it's just another conquer. That's it. Men are conquerors. It's just another conquest completed, mission complete. Got that nut. All right, I'm out. That's it. So, I mean, why would a man want more when all you're presenting him is physical and visual pleasure? That's it. It's all lust. You have not offered anything, but be upset when that's all a man want and isn't interested in anything else outside of that. You haven't presented anything for that to entice that man to want anything else from you. Once he smashed, all right, I'm done. I got my nut. All right, cool. My balls are empty. I'm good.
You sold him that.
Sex.
You sold sex. You didn't sell
I'm a wife.
I'm a wife.
I'm
Look,
cooking,
look, I'm
I'm
out here.
vibing.
Look at my life. I'm over here. I'm
Business, handling.
here, food.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Like, you sold what you got. So don't be pissed off when a baller or whoever, what you like, whatever it is, like, they come at you and then stop talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
Like, nah. Like, and then you want to get mad, and then see them the type that's gonna be like, oh, look, he did this, he stopped talking to you, this all you now you gonna post everything. Like,
That's
you're an attention whore. You're an attention whore.
And you get validation from posting stuff.
You're
and
an
it makes
attention-
you
And they not doing it for women. They doing it for other ninjas. They doing it they seeking men validation. And it's not just any man. The fellas, they looking for the certain men who got the status, got money, got the resource. They trying to attract the right guy. That's why I see women posting all these dudes. I just be reading comments. Dudes just be oh, you so beautiful. Man, she don't care about your comment. You not who she want. It's to attract the right man. The man who got the resources. Why? You know why? Because she for the highest bidder. Just saying.
feel good because you're like, wow, I can get this many likes. But what women don't understand is them likes don't equate to shit.
Nope.
All that feeling like you have all these options, they're a false reality of options. Tell me how many of those men are actually going to take you serious. Tell me how many of those men are actually going to wife you. Tell me how many of those men are actually going to be your boyfriend, be in a relationship with you. I promise you, and I guarantee barely any of them. So
The problem is, though, she's not wrong. Miss Lazard, you are absolutely correct. Let me let her cook, and then I'm gonna interject.
Going on the Instagrams, and you're trying to get this attention from these men, and you feel like, oh, I have all these options. Baby girl, that ain't options for real. You really don't got that much shit moving. And that's the problem, and I'm so sick of it.
They got a lot moving.
Yeah.
They got what they attract.
Bingo! Shout out to Paul Pierce. They got exactly what they looking for. See, a lot of women today, they not looking for relationships, really. Oh, no. They trying to thirst trap to attract the right man. Why? Because they are money hungry. They are material hungry. Money is their God. They pray Allah. They praise the dollar bill. Worship the dollar bill. Must have the dollar bill. So they want to attract the man who got the most dollar bills because they can extract said dollar bills in order to use dollar bills, in order to help their lives increase, whether it be through resources in the form of cars, jewelry, trips, booty dates, restaurants, whatever they can, bills paid. Maybe even play the long-term game, long-term relationship. Maybe conceive a child. Or even finesse one of these dudes into wifing them up and marrying them to extract resources long-term. So, because money is women's god and because they are so materialistic and it's copycat. When you see all women, not all women, most women copy one another. One chick will post glitz and glamour. All women want that. They want it too. They gonna try to find that too. So it's monkey see, monkey do out here. So they don't want relationships, man. If they get into a relationship, it gotta be with an top tier guy, exceptional. He gotta check all the boxes. That's the only way she'll get in a relationship. Either way, whether or not she gets in a relationship with that guy that she's seeking validation from, she's extracting the dollar bill from. Either way, Whether she gets in a relationship or not, she's still gonna only want that guy. If she can't get a relationship, she's gonna get whatever she can get from him, and she's going to use her body to extract dollar bill. Let's continue.
Yeah,
But
and it's
then
not
this is
that
the
much
thing.
moving. It's short-lived.
So think about this: the girls who host the bikinis and the guys. So look. So say like I'm the guy. Like, hey, damn, you're beautiful, but all you posting is ass,
Titties.
sexual, boom, boom, boom. Like, hey, can I take you out? And you like, yeah, where you from? Boom, boom. They fly out, and then at the end of the day, when a nigga curve them, like, do you understand what you represented
Yeah.
on your page? Like, how? What type of respect do you want, especially a cat that got some bread, that seen all of this before? You ain't nothing but a trap to a dude like that. And you know what? He gonna curve you before you curve him. If
But-
you,
Nah, I somewhat agree. See, dudes are horned up. Dudes, even the dudes who got money, they gonna reach out to these women on some slide tip. They gonna smash. They gonna fly these women out. They gonna do. You know why? Because men are so horny, man. Man, a lot of dudes cannot control. They can't control their Disney, bro. They can't. They can't control their Johnson. They gotta stick their rod in every pretty chick. It's an addiction, man. It's lust. Bottom line, men can't keep their hormones in check. They just gotta bust down the next pretty bad ish they can find. And these women, it's all a trap. These guys with resources and money, y'all are targets. These women don't want y'all for real. They don't. They don't want y'all. They want to use y'all to extract the dollar bill. That's all it is. And men, it seems like dudes are okay with just being used. Oh well, hey man, at least I got a nut out of it. Like, we gotta think. There's more to life than just busting a nut. I don't know. Maybe it's just my opinion. Okay, you wanna trick a little bit? Hey, I get it, but a lot of dudes are getting finessed, and it's just like they don't understand why. Like, oh, women are looking at you as a come up. You're a savior. You're the savior. You're the help for a lot of women. You're the help. When you got your stuff together, you are the help, fellas. She don't want you for real. She only wants you until you stop becoming and providing for her, until you no longer are an asset to her life. The moment you stop being an asset in her eyes, you become a liability, and you become expendable. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's continue.
lucky enough, you can get over. But listen,
Women
like
are getting
these,
over.
let me tell you something though. These cats that got bread, these influencers, athletes, rappers, the mother, they see all this, and you females are clickbait. You guys are, what do they call it? Like when they like sex trap.
Sex trafficking is
Thirst
correct.
trap.
Trapping.
Okay.
what is
Thirst
it?
trapping.
Thirst trapping.
This
That's
man
it.
said.
Paul showing his age, bro. He not hip to the new lingo. That ain't even new lingo. He ain't hip to. Come on, True, bro. You ain't. Come on, boy. You out here, bro. Why you acting like you don't know? You don't know the lingo out here. Come on now.
Sex
Well,
trafficking.
That's crazy.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay,
Come
the
on,
smack
man.
on the
Come
ass
on.
is
That's what they're
unnecessary.
doing. Oh, look. You lean into who you are. Like, come on now.
Okay, but
What
let me
type of
talk about
respect-
this.
What type of, and then he don't respect me. You don't respect yourself.
Woo!
You feel me?
That's a bar.
You
They don't care about self-respect, self-love. It don't matter. You know why? Because they're not being crucified. There's no judgment of their actions. As long as they can get the dollar bill, it don't matter. They said F morals and standards. I gotta get to the bag. I gotta use what God gave me, the Most High, and I'm gonna use it for the devil's work. And if I gotta be worked to a man and be a play toy and a chew toy to extract some dollar bills, they're going to do it with no thought, with no conscience, with no remorse. They don't give a F. As long as they getting paid, as long as they getting their bills paid, as long as they getting designer and this, that, and the third, and as long as they are perceived as high status amongst their peers, other birds, other women, that's all they care about. Most women, not all. There are quality women out here, but a lot of our youth, the 20-some-year-olds, even the 30, are being influenced. And a lot of our 30 and 40-year-old women still act like children too, and are still out here chasing, competing with their younger counterparts for these dudes, man. It's crazy.
You talking about you want respect yourself. You over here doing this, like, come on, man. I don't want to hear that. I'm tired of that.
Me. So wait, and let me add this, because you know I have to advocate. I feel like, let's talk about the men who want to lead with money on Instagram, posting money, posting, oh, I'm running the Rolls Royce, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that.
Yeah, because that's all the women want. If you a man, you got resources. Yeah, men are gonna do that because women don't care about guys any other way. If she see a guy pull up in a Rolls Royce or Lambo truck or whatever vehicle, and it's flashy and look nice, women are simple-minded from the standpoint they're object-based. Just like men are visual creatures, women are too, to an extent. Especially when you have something that they don't have, that they feel like if they can use and manipulate their beauty and their assets to get some of what you got, and you're perceived as someone, as a guy who has resources, and they perceive a man by his resources based on outer appearance, based on how they look, the car they drive, the home that they live in, their career, profession, how many followers they got online. In a woman's mind, that's what is perceived as rich. And that's what they want. And so, I digress. I'm going to let the video play a little longer, because I ain't going to react to this whole thing. I'll be here all night, so let me let them cook.
And you mad because you attracted a prostitute and a whore. At the end of the day, you are attracted, you leading with your wallet. Men lead with their wallet, and they're mad that they attracted a prostitute. I'm so confused.
No, they're not mad at that.
No,
yes,
they
are, because they get in relationships and they wife strippers and they wife hoes.
Men know what it is already. A lot of dudes already know what they do. Dudes be simping and doing all spending money, tricking. They understand what comes with it. Men like 304s. They don't want to wife them. They like 304s. They understand women are attracted 304s. They are attracted to them. So, hey, you man work hard. He become the best version of himself. Yeah, he gonna trick off, and unfortunately, he gonna use his money to lure these birds in. F them, discard them, and release them back to the wild.
And then they're like, bitches ain't shit. Bitches are hoes. They be cheating. No, how about you got with a whore? Yes, she wanted you for your money because you led with your money. Period. Yeah, she wanted you.
You know what's crazy? Even the women that are perceived as good, they want these men too. They want the men with resources. It doesn't matter whether you're a 304, whatever classification that you're in. All these women, whether they're good, wholesome, they all want the same guys. That's one of the reasons why social media has just highlighted the haves and the have-nots. Let's go.
Give me an example of leading with money.
Leading with wallet is when a man automatically comes off like, baby, you know who I am? You know what I got? Showing you this, showing you that. Oh, I'm in this, I'm in this. Oh, you already know what type of man I am. It's nothing. Oh, you here. Da-da-da-da. Get your nails done, hair done. I'm going to take you out tonight. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to do all of this. They do the most. And they lead with that because they're like, okay, that's going to catch her, right? And then you mad because what makes her happy is when you buy her things. Huh? I'm confused. You bought her things to get her. And you realize what type of woman, because I'd say this a million times. You cannot buy this pussy. You cannot buy this energy. You cannot buy my just me being in your space, period. You cannot buy this. This is...
I don't buy it. That's all cap. She said she can't be bought. Fellas, when you're in a long-term relationship, you pay. All men pay. All men pay. whether you paying for a relationship, you just okay, you gonna be paying longer. That's all that mean. So a lot of dudes would rather just trick off momentarily, temporarily, lease and return. That's it. You relationship, nothing wrong with relationships. Nothing wrong with relationships. But you got this notion that you're not, trust me, the women in relationships that want love, they want stability, they want a man with resources, they want a go-getter too. So you still gotta be worth the damn in these women's eyes to be in a relationship with them. Period. No bums need not apply.
Not for sale. There's nothing that you can purchase to have me. Trust me, I've had every rich man, this man. It ain't given that. First of all, I come from that.
So you've been through that stage already.
I never went through that stage. I come from money. My dad dropped me off at school in a Rolls Royce. I don't have to deal with that.
So her dad dropped her off in a Rolls Royce. She's not dating no dude making $60,000 a year. I just want y'all to know that. She said money don't impress her, this, that, and the third. She come from money, but I guarantee you, if that was truly the case, if she was this wholesome woman and she's down to earth, I mean, let me see something.
See my dad.
Wait a minute. I don't see a ring. I don't see a ring on either finger here. I don't see any rings. So what is going on? I don't know. But I guarantee you, whoever she settled down with, I guarantee you, it's gonna be the same caliber man that these 304s want, that the single mother want, that these wholesome women want, that these churchgoers want. It makes no difference. The guy who got the resources can have any classification of woman, regardless of color, race, ethnic background, whatever you classify yourself as far as social standing, whether you view yourself as conservative, if you're a 304, it really makes no difference. So, hey, it is what it is, but I'm going to stop the video right here. I'm gonna let that marinate. I'm gonna let it marinate. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should keep going, man. I kind of like this. Hold on one second. Phone dying. I'm gonna let it cook. I'm gonna let it cook a little longer, and then I'm gonna wrap it up because I wasn't supposed to react to the whole video, but this show getting spicy.
That's not giving it for me. My dad has taught me that from a young age. A man's money does not impress me. What impresses me is someone who's genuine, who's honest, who can communicate, who can make me laugh, who I have a good time with. Money is just a plus and a bonus.
Oh, it's a plus and a bonus. I guarantee you, if that man don't make a certain amount of income, the jokes and the key-key-keying and the ha-ha-ha's and the ho-ho-ho's, yeah, all that don't matter. At the end of the day, we grown. Man gotta have resources, period, point blank. I don't care what she talking about. Money may not be as important to her. It may not be the number one thing like most of these birds, but I guarantee you it's still in the top 3 as far as importance because she's around. I'm sure. I mean, she's on this podcast. I'm sure she got a lot going on. She's not going to date a guy outside of her social economic circle. Promise you that.
Period. That's just it. But I'm a hardworking woman, and I know that I bring value, so I'm not going to be with a bum because that's just not who I'm going to attract.
Oh, she just said it. Not going to be with a bum. No, sir. Ain't doing that.
I'm not on that level or that frequency.
Oh.
But at the same time, it's like...
But money don't matter. Yeah, sure it don't.
No, that's not what I'm... Oh, he has to be rich, he has to be this, he has to be that. That's not what I'm leading with. Because I already know who I'm going to attract is going to be doing well for themselves because I'm doing well for myself.
Women don't date down, fellas.
It's not going to be that. But too many women, all they care about is money. You don't even care about a man's value, his moral compass, who he is. And then they have babies with these men and they're so distraught that he did all these things and left you high and dry. Girl, what? You never even asked this man what he believed in. You didn't even know what this man's spirituality was. You didn't even know what he felt when he was growing up, how he was raised, if he has a mom, if he has a dad. You don't even know if he liked his mama.
Yeah.
You don't even know if he was beating bitch's ass. Like, you know nothing.
You so blinded by the
you so blinded by money.
The bright lights, and the cash and all that. When you get to the substance part, you didn't realize what the substance part was all about, and then now you're getting affected by it because now it's abuse that come into it, emotional and physical too.
It's all this stuff. It's all these people with these lawsuits and this and that. You are blinded by the bright lights and the money. And that's one thing that I've always been raised. I'm cut from a different cloth. I've always been raised not to be blinded by that. You can come at me with all the money in the world, nigga. Who are you? What are you?
She say all that, and it sound good, but I promise you, if that dude don't have resources, none of these other things matter. None of these other things matter. Okay, but you know why? Because she said she would not date a what? A BUM, a bum. She says because of her social economic background, how she was raised, and where she's at now professionally, she wouldn't date down. So miss me with that nonsense that, oh, his morals and all. Yeah, I'm sure all that does matter when it comes to relationships. I don't disagree with that. But it'd be foolish to say, oh, money matters, period. Fellas, if you don't have your stuff together, you not getting nothing. You ain't getting no play from no woman, whether it be short term or long term. You ain't getting no situationship. You ain't getting no relationship. You ain't getting no love. You ain't getting nothing. No marriage. Forget all that. You not getting nothing. You ain't getting your balls licked. You ain't getting nothing from these chicks. So you gotta level up to get whatever that you can get out here. But it starts with you. You gotta put in the work. I'm gonna stop it right here. I may react to another part of the video later, but I'm gonna stop it right here, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this. Has social media ruined relationships? I think we already know the answer to this, but what say y'all? Man, hit that like button, man. It's your boy Hendrick.